Wait, listen, don't go. You have to hear about this game. Oh, wow, I'm gonna say it right now, Bayonetta 2 is the best game that probably might not have been on your radar, especially if you don't own a Wii U. Let's just get that right out of the way. This is a Wii U exclusive game. But before you click away if you don't own a Wii U, listen, this game is really cool and it's worth even just watching gameplay of. Thankfully, gameplay I have recorded with my shiny new Elgato HD 60, which records gameplay in 60 frames per second on PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U. It's pretty awesome so far and I'm really loving it. I'm probably gonna review it soon. Bayonetta 2 is an incredible action game and I can totally recommend it if you're a fan of anime, bullshit, or Devil May Cry type stuff. Anything fun, anything action oriented, anything combo fighting based. This is definitely your jam. Bayonetta 2 is just so ridiculous. I mean, look at it. The opening scene, you're flying through New York City on a fighter jet, fighting evil angel demons with your hair and your guns on your shoes, and your clothes are flying off and you're a naked woman and you're punching them, and it's just so ridiculous. I can't even get over it. And that's why I love it so much. If you guys follow my exploits on the internet, you know I love ridiculous and stupid things, and Bayonetta 2 takes it up to the next level. However, I have to be a critical video game person sometimes, like I do, and thankfully Bayonetta does fit the criteria. It is a well-designed, fun, and fast-paced action game that I can't stop playing, and it is a really meaty and lengthy adventure. I can't tell you anything about the story. It's absolutely and completely bullshit. It makes no sense. It's hard to follow. It follows that very often Japanese structure of it just throws so much at you and so much ridiculous stuff that it's hard to follow. But thankfully Bayonetta is a cool character, so I enjoy her and I play the game because of that. The gameplay is a lot of fun, relying on a lot of button mashing and combos and taps and stuff like that, but also with an emphasis on dodging at the right moment, leaving yourself vulnerable and then dodging to slow down, into which time leaving your enemy vulnerable to more attacks. It really adds up to making you feel like you're pummeling the shit out of your enemies, and it's really cool and really satisfying. You can get crazy, insane combos with all your weapons based on the fact that you have weapons on your hands and weapons on your feet that you can equip and customize, choosing which weapons you want to use on your feet, which weapons you use on your hands, and it completely shakes up the gameplay and really varies it up. It's amazing that each weapon has a different feel on your hands and your feet. It's very impressive and very well designed. There's a store with tons of upgrades and tons of moves and tons of weapons that you grind for, and I really enjoyed it because it was just good. It's just good. Bayonetta 2 is like Bayonetta in the game. It's sassy and confident, and it knows what the fuck it is, and it doesn't care what you think about it. It's just awesome and crazy. And I really love it for that. Like I said, some of you looking for story, you're not really gonna get it here. You're not really gonna find anything to care about. But if you just love playing video games, and if you love just seeing ridiculous, crazy stuff happening, to the point where there's a boss battle every 5 minutes, you're gonna love Bayonetta 2. Coupled with the fact that when you buy it on Wii U, you also get the first one remastered for the Wii U console. That's pretty cool because I never played the first one and I just jumped into 2 after hearing good things. And now I really can't wait to go back and play the first one after finishing this pretty lengthy adventure. It's challenging, it's fun, it's exciting, it's pretty, it's sexy. Actually, it might be a little over-sexualized, but it's fun, and I just can't emphasize that enough. Bayonetta 2 is definitely worth checking out if you own a Wii U. If you have a Wii U and you don't have Bayonetta 2, you're stupid and you should just throw your Wii U in the garbage. But guys, that's what I think about Bayonetta 2. I really wanted to talk about a game that maybe a lot of you haven't seen a review for. It's definitely worth checking out, and even if you don't have a Wii U, I'm glad you're aware of it now because it's just such a fucking cool game. And I hope you watch the gameplay that I recorded because it is just so cool. So people out there, fellow Wii U owners, let me know if you are playing Bayonetta 2. And let's talk about our favorite weapon combinations. Throughout the entire game, I pretty much used the flamethrowers on my feet because I really liked them and I really liked the poses that she struck. It was really cool. Let's talk about Bayonetta. Let me know what you think about it, whether you played it or not, in the comments below. And as always, guys, I'm Jake Baldino. You can like me on Facebook, you can yell at me on Twitter, and you can subscribe because video games.